the back-to-school champion parent with a Sagicor Bank unsecured loan.
The time by Sagicor Bank is...
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi, brought to you by Grace, Singer, and IslandNet Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Join us next week when we conclude our discussion with Dr. Chambers on his success in the Tourism Enhancement Fund's special Tourism Innovation Incubator Program and how he has been able to turn his innovative idea into a successful business.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Welcome to High School Pitchside. Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out, so send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
Trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
We've got you covered
all season long
on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Tonight in CVM News at 7, principal condemns cyberbullying among students after suspected suicide in Stettin, Trelawney. Homewood High School student mourned. Charged, machete-wielding taximan in Trelawney slapped with wounding charges. And in Farming Forward, we take you back to an Ital farm in St. Andrew. A little later on, we'll also have sports in this newscast. From Kingston, Jamaica, this is CVM News at 7 for Sunday, September 21, 2025. Thanks for joining us. I'm Giovanni Dennis. Up first this evening, the family of a teenage boy is in mourning after he was found dead at home Sunday morning. The teenager, who lived with his stepfather and mother in Stettin, Trelawney, is suspected to have committed suicide. Details in this report.
The 16-year-old Homewood Technical High student was found Sunday morning dead in the kitchen. And even as the family mourn, the question uppermost in their minds is, why did this happen? According to his stepfather, he spoke with the teenager about 1 o'clock Sunday morning.
I go in the kitchen last night and I see me go bathroom. And I ask him, normally he's a man like this. He sit on the phone, him and his friend. I have some friend went talk to. And me say me and I so stressed. He no tell nobody nothing, come in and he no say nothing to me. He no say nothing to nobody. And all me know say last night when me see him, me say to him, say, if you not ready to go in bed in 1 o'clock, he say no, because you never eat nothing. He say go fry 2 egg. Me say remember say syrup in the fridge and bread did it. And me left him and me go in. And I run in at 2 o'clock. Me hear one screaming.
He describes his stepson as a quiet boy who does not cause trouble.
Because I know sit like a one pitney we get trouble. He be in a house a month and the uncle tell you hear his voice. If you ask if anything or he might talk to your friend them on the phone. I want man you know got people yard. And I want boy we sit down and say, alright, you would have see him just like how you had a brother with a friend. You would have see me with a friend and say, DJ friend come check him or anything. He just depend on your phone with your friend them. But me don't know why problem with him up at school.
Sources say the boy was being bullied at school. And his parents and family believe it is this issue that would cause the teen to take this drastic action.
Yes. Me buy one shoes for him since week, and him go buy shoes and come back. When he buy shoes and come back, he never buy no belt. So he not that's go on school. He got school in the man, he do black belt and in pants. I been the old pants, so they say teacher say pants too tight, so he come back and the new one, he get the new one ready and he go buy a belt. Friday when he go to school, he say head at him, he no feel like going to school. When me never see him back out of school yet. And still yet he happy. He no say nothing to me like him and nobody in no problem. So I know me I hear now say him and some boy they must be in a bus there and the boy them chewing and talk up to them, then they style him up, so me no know.
The family is now left to deal with the harsh realities.
Right now I have to go carry him to the hospital now, because right now his mother and his sister them have to go. When his sister they are foreign, one day I may pay me no if she dep on area come down now. The grandmother, you can't tell the grandmother down a German town because she sick with her heart and something. So I will have a problem. Already I know if he run go over Spalding and with the mother you know. Because she sick with her heart you know. So a problem, big problem.
This is the third reported suicide by a teen this year. On September 11, a student of Hopewell High suspected to have died by suicide in Lilliput, St. James. Before that, in July, a teen of Knox College in Clarendon also died by suicide. Police data indicate that the number of deaths by suicide is on the rise in the island. Marjorie Gordon, CVM News.
In the meantime, there's a need for increased vigilance on the part of parents, teachers and the wider society. The call from Principal of the Montego Bay Community College, Dr. Darian Henry. In making the call, the educator zeroed in on cyberbullying and the negative impacts on the nation's children.
According to Dr. Henry, one of the new realities facing schools is the scourge of cyberbullying. He points out that while the cellular phone as a means of technology can be positive, he explains that in some instances it can be described as a weapon of mass destruction against young people.
Cyberbullying, I can tell you, leaves invisible scars among our young people. The troubling rise of physical violence among our children is also being caused by this cyberbullying. And this issues a call for increased vigilance of parents and our students and our principals. Make sure that they are looking at the right things.
Dr. Henry says education stakeholders must improve the resolve to work closely with the police, families and schools to ensure that every child is safe. He wants a renewed pledge with the police.
So perhaps it's time for us to renew our national pledge with our police officers. A pledge to make all our schools and our communities safe. Safety cannot be left to the police alone, even when they give us the ticket. It must be the responsibility of every single one of you in this church and outside the church, and those who walk on Market Street and those who walk the highways and byways.
The educator says discipline is needed in schools and the wider society to ensure a well-ordered and structured environment. Without this, he believes there will be chaos.
Banish the argument that we must free up the thing. School principals and our teachers must get unending support in ensuring that discipline maintains its place in our schools. The truth about it, it's more than just rules. It's about respect. It's about self-respect. It's about understanding how it's important to show self-responsibility and learning to live together.
Marjorie Gordon, CVM News.
And it's time for our first break on here on CVM News at 7. Stay with us. More when we come back.
Hear from your alma mater's players and coaches in Team Talk.
You know we can't leave you out, so send us your messages on social media and watch us react on FanView.
Trust me, you won't fall asleep in this history class.
We've got you covered
all season long
on High School Pitchside.
High School Pitchside, your ultimate guide to all things schoolboy football, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
Join us next week when we conclude our discussion with Dr. Chambers on his success in the Tourism Enhancement Fund's Special Tourism Innovation Incubator Program and how he has been able to turn his innovative idea into a successful business.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Hey everybody, I'm Yendi, and this is Odyssey with Yendi. In this space, we connect with some of your favorite people as they share their journeys. Here we have some unfiltered conversations as we deep dive into their inspirations, motivations, and experiences to inspire our own life journey.
Odyssey with Yendi. Brought to you by Grace, Singer, and Island Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Where it all begins. The quest to become great. Inspired by those who went before them, these four boys dream of playing in the ISA schoolboy football competitions.
Will he score this for Casey? Will he score? It's a shot! It's a goal!
And it's a shot, and it's a goal! And Casey has won the Manning Cup, and they will play Clarendon College in the Olivia Shield. And that's what you love to see. They may be rivals, but the camaraderie is what it's all about. Can't wait for the final.
When the bus the man, I want to watch my son play finals on CVM, you know.
But mums, you can't watch it on CVM website, man.
Score! My son score! My son score! My son score! My son score!
Greatness begins here.
Welcome back to CVM News at 7. From September 14 to 20, four of the world's leading organizations celebrated Community Week, emphasizing food security and youth empowerment as the central themes. The collaborative effort goes beyond commemoration, though, as it marks the launch of impactful projects such as the Food for Growth initiative, aimed at fostering community development and nurturing future generations. Crystal Williams has more.
The Kiwanis, Lions, Rotary and Optimist International Clubs of Kingston have come together to celebrate Community Week. The president of the Optimist Club for Barbican Pines, Carla Myrie, pressed the importance of the project's impact on the nation's children.
As optimists, we focus on projects that involves our children, that looks after the well-being of children. And as we know, there are strength in numbers. Together we can do more, and we thought that this was a good way.
She says the goal of creating a greater impact on the community will be realized by coming together. The Food for Growth initiative is one such project that will help to tackle the challenges of nutrition for children.
For that reason, various schools have implemented breakfast programs to help with this problem. We also have a lot of service clubs, such as ours, that have come on board to assist students in these initiatives. And so the Food for Growth initiative seeks to ensure that children get proper nutrition, because as we know, a healthy child learns better, grows better, and has more opportunities.
Optimist Mary shares further that the purpose of this week is about more than just food.
Though it is about, dignity is about hope, and it's about giving every child a fair chance to thrive.
Sharon Gilzine, president of Kiwanis Club Constant Spring, says although it is a collaborative effort, each individual club has a role in the development of the initiative and celebrating the positivity of community.
The individual clubs will be able to mobilize, sensitize their members, and they're also able to get donations from other entities to promote the initiative and exactly turning this global initiative into a meaningful local service.
Gilzine points out that challenges have been limited because of the collaborative approach. She says food security and youth empowerment will always be integral to strengthening the community.
We're giving back to people in the community. It's not everything that the government will be able to address. And so we are trying to address some of them by partnering together. We are doing a beach cleanup. We talk about our civil pride. It shows positivity among Jamaicans that we can work together.
Gilzine adds that if each community takes the responsibility to play their part, the nation would be much better off.
Each community, as we talk about one child, one community at a time, so if each community do what they're supposed to do, then at the end of the day, then we'd have a better Jamaica. So we'd see and identify things that in our community that we in the community can do, and we don't wait on the government to do them.
Crystal Williams, CVM News.
And for all things farming, we provide you with Farming Forward. Here's Russell Mills with part 2 of Ital Farming with Glenn, a farmer of 7 years.
Welcome to another episode of Farming Forward. Last week we had an informative and fun visit on Glenn's farm that sits on 3.5 acres of land.
I went on a farm the other day and one farmer planted maybe like 3 acres of one crop. And I'm like, it's good to do it like that, but when you win, you win. But when you lose big. Why not plant a section of one thing and a section of something else? You have 3 acres of tomato, and if you don't catch the price, or if all of them don't come to perfection, you lose. They go to waste. So plant a little of each thing, and just like what you're seeing doing, it really work out that way.
Now for those at home, Ital can also be described as organic farming, which seeks to limit the use of harmful chemicals in the agricultural process. Farming comes with risks such as extreme weather, pests, and diseases. Here's how Glenn handles those meddling pests.
So I noticed the plants.
Yes.
They have some bites on them.
Yes.
So I'm thinking that it's insects.
Insects, yeah man. Whole heap of worms and bats, man. Because what really go on is we use the organic spray. But sometimes the insects get so used to the organic spray, they come like nothing to them anymore.
I get immune to it.
And we make up our mind, so we're not going to use the chemical. Where Babylon call chemical. We're not going to use the chemical. So we just keep it organic, and we might bite the leaves, but when you reach down to the food, you're not going to trouble the food.
Oh,
or if
so
you do,
bear properly.
it bear properly. And if you do trouble the food on the outside, the interior good same way.
Nice.
So we rather see the leaves like this than use the chemical.
Plantains are a sweet and healthy treat. It is used to make porridge, it can be fried, and is often used to make chips for a faster turn over time. Here's Glenn's suggestion to farmers.
This tree was planted like maybe 6 months ago. You know, they normally plant it like a year. This was planted 6 months ago. But what happens is when we are planting the sucker, we don't plant them this small. We plant them big, maybe like this height. So in 6 months' time, you have your fruit.
Oh.
Some man plant them this size, but it take forever like that. So the bigger you plant your sucker and the healthier, you get your food in no time.
No time.
So this will be ready by now and say 3-4 weeks' time. You have a big planting cutting.
Glenn has a section on his farm catered to potted plants. For my tea people, he has different types of mints: peppermint, black mint, and spearmint, guinea hen weed, and rosemary.
I don't call it rosemary, I call it rosemary. Kind of very good for your memory. For all who into ear, good for your ear also. And like how we use scallion and thyme at Jamaica, in a Trinidad I went there, this is like what they use mostly in their food. Yeah man, very good at spice, same way man. Nice up your food.
Even his daughter is able to identify the herbs. She points them out by their scents.
Yeah, here Ali and people, Ali's daughter, she said one of these smells like bubblegum. So we're going to test it. Which one of these smells like
squeeze, alright, so squeeze this now and smell your finger and see if she's correct. Yeah man, smell your finger now.
Oh yeah.
You remember the spearmint bubblegum them? That's the so she's so correct.
Oh, because this is spearmint?
This is spearmint.
Here's a fun fact from Glenn, or as I like to call him, Ital Farmer Glenn.
Alright, so this?
That's Panadol mint.
Oh, it's the first I'm hearing about.
Yeah man, so it's said that the active ingredient in Panadol, that come from this plant right here. Yes man, we can smell it. Yeah man, good squeeze it like you smell it?
Yes, alright. It have a very strong smell.
Yes.
It have a smell like if you smell it when you squeeze it,
yes.
smell like the guinea hen weed.
Yes, yes I. You know your thing. You know your thing. All right.
To wrap this episode, let's have a fun moment with me on my quest to become Farmer Drew.
Go further down with it. Go further down with the hand. I'm holding from further. Yes. Go up now. The aim crack. Right over here. Go. Ah! You pull it out.
Why?
Chop him off, Joe.
This?
Yeah. Now, man, you chop the cane. Go like, chop it now. Yeah, chop it.
Where is it?
Yes. Come up with your hand some more, man, and chop. Joe, swing the cutlass, Joe. Come high with your hand and swing the cutlass. Yes, and swing. Ah! Oh, you're me, Joe. Pull up the cane, let them see you. Pull up the cane, too.
Join me next week for another fun episode of Farming Forward. See you then.
We go now to a story that left many Jamaicans triggered and outraged. Police have now slapped criminal charges on the Trelawney man seen on video beating a woman with a machete. The man, a local taxi operator, turned himself into the police on Friday and is set to face the court this week. Nika Lewis has the CVM News update.
Beaten brutally and in public view in Freeman's Hall, Southern Trelawney by a man now identified as 42-year-old taxi operator Cleon Buckle, his female victim, battered, went to the police, visibly bruised. That incident unfolded on Sunday, September 14. Deputy Superintendent Peter Salke is the head of operations for the Trelawney Police.
Facts are that on the above date and time, complainant went to the home of the suspect to retrieve a car key when an argument developed. During the altercation, the man used a machete to slap her a number of times, causing a wound and other swelling all over her body. The matter was reported to the police, and the police gave her the necessary documentation to seek medical attention. And on Friday, the 19th of September 2025, the accused turned himself in to the Ulster Spring Police after much pursuit of him to arrest and charge him.
He has been charged with unlawful wounding. The police are appealing to locals to seek help and mediation to prevent a repeat of such incidents.
The matter is being investigated now by the Ulster Spring Police, and it will be placed before the court in this coming week. We continue to urge persons that if you are having any form of altercation or if you are having any form of dispute, before it gets violent, talk with the police and let us see how best we can apply mediation to the matter in order for the matter to not escalate.
However, CVM News understands Buckle is now facing additional charges in relation to a minor. SSP Garrick reminds the police also partner with other agencies and bodies to help victims of domestic violence and sexual abuse.
The Trelawney taxi operator Cleon Buckle, who was seen assaulting a woman in a viral video, was arrested by the Trelawney police and formally charged on Friday. He remains in police custody as he was wanted in a separate matter being investigated by Sissoko for his alleged sexual assault of a minor. Investigators are currently making arrangements for him to be formally interviewed regarding the sexual offense matter, following which formal charges will be proffered. Just wanting to remind the public that the JCF remains focused on ensuring justice and intervention are provided for victims of violence, and we continue to provide support through our dedicated teams at our domestic violence intervention centers across the island.
SSP Garrick reminds the police also partner